Hi y'all, what's up gang? How everybody doing? Shout out to everybody in the chat with a thumb jack. Can you dig it? Hey, I just want to thank everybody that's tuned. I want to just thank everybody, man, that got a good heart and the spirit. I just want to thank everybody. You could be doing anything in the world, but you chose her to be with Trey Gang. I'm spilling tea, Jack. Let's spill some tea. Can you dig it? Cause look, this what I'm getting at. This where I'm getting at. I'm telling y'all, this stuff is so deep. When I tell you this stuff is deep, right? I had to turn my microphone. Matter of fact, go here right quick. All right. This is so deep, gang. You had to think about Freemasonry. This man right here. When you think about Freemasonry, when you think about what happened to Kenneka, before I get started, I need to say this here. Gotta say this here. They're gonna try to make people think you crazy if you accuse a lot of people at the party. So they could be like, well, you accusing a lot of people. And you must don't know who the killer is. And the public looking at it like, well, it's multiple people at the party. If it was a setup, look how many people that was in the room with the setup. Then if they couldn't set it up without the hotel help, right? Well, you would see what all this come from. Cause check this out. I told everybody to do some research. I told y'all to do some research. This is what you finna get. This is Joey Skaggs. This is him along with the police chief. He finna create everything that we know about Kenneka Jenkins. Mr. Reese finna play along with the radio station. We already proved that these people that's on the footage are actors. I can go to some other pictures on the footage and show you more actors. Alright, this is where I'm getting at. Gang, this is so deep. Freemason runs the world. And Jesus is coming back to destroy Freemasonry. What I mean by this, these the people that crucified Jesus. They bloodline. See what I'm saying? They know and who he was. They had to get him out of here. Cause he told everybody, why would you want to teach? People like, he told these people, why would teach in secrecy instead of the public? You know, Jesus ain't busting no baptizing church or baptism or the Pentecost or the Catholic Church. No, it was a Masonic lodge. It was a Masonic lodge. If you go back to Cain and Abel, Cain bloodline go back to Freemasonry. They the one built the tools and had the knowledge to build Babylon. So if you look at religions, at Adam and Eve, and Cain bloodline is Freemasonry. Guess what was the first murder in the Bible? Cain killing Abel, family member. First murder was committed. A brother killed his own brother. Alright. Disclaimer, fair use at all education purpose use only. All rights, image, and music clips and other material belong to their prospective owner, and we do not claim ownership. Now look. Guess what Cain bloodline did? Form Freemasonry. So Cain was, you know what I'm saying, was a vagabond. And he told God, hey, you know, if these people see me, they're going to murder me. And he put a mark upon him and say, you know, that he going to be a curse. And he going to be what? Uh-oh. This where I'm getting at with Freemasonry. Cain bloodline had a agenda to be like God. Because, you know, if God created you, right? And God raised your dad, your mom, using the fruits in the garden, and you living the best life. And you highly educated, because that's where it all starts from. So you had a agenda to be like, I want to be just like God. So guess what he did? He got them tools and started building palaces. Put religions out here. Oh man. I had to put that in there so you could understand. Hollywood, the Barfield, That's who they sacrificing the kids to. The Baphomet, the one with the goat. It's, look, do y'all know why Hollywood worship him alone? Every music, you seen the Baphomet, right? Did you know the Baphomet? Don't you know why it's so much gay stuff in Hollywood? Because of Baphomet. He was a transgender god. He was a look. Y'all see the human body with the goat head, throwing up the do signs, the peace signs. Remember that. All there was a man that had power and entertainment. Put it like this here. That same statue that you see with the Baphomet, with the human body, with the goat head. If you take that mask off and be like, why everybody so gay? Why everybody sacrificing kids and children? If you take that face over his face, just look at it like, that's P. Diddy. Because he got the same image. He sit like him. He got photos like him. The B sign with the throwing up the signs and stuff. You see what I'm saying? Only thing he ain't doing is wearing the goat head. They're just like going to a party, you know what I'm saying? And you just walk up and this is like a wrestling match. When you lift the veil, just like the wrestler, he known for wearing the mask like I got one on, right? Everybody never saw him. But he performed in front of you. Using actors, celebrities, and all this entertainment stuff, all this clout and influence that he gave to these people, right? If you run up to him, boom, and like a wrestling match and snatch that goddamn mask off, you would be like, P. Diddy? That's how the devil come in P. Diddy form. That's how the devil worked through P. Diddy. He start acting like him. He start producing weird music with little children in it. But I ain't getting off the subject. Cause this finna go back to the Kenneka Jenkins case, bro. Check this out. These people got a whole organization. I understand why when Jesus come back, when you read the Bible, right? The Bible said Jesus coming back, right? When he come back, it's gonna be like wartime, right? Guess who Jesus will be going to war with? And Jesus gonna have many that come behind him, right? Guess who Jesus gonna be going to war with? Because then the Bible gonna specifically tells you this. That it's gonna be war with Lucifer now. So Jesus gonna have to fight a whole lot of people, not just him, but many that come with him, right? Who he gonna be fighting? Everybody gonna say the devil. The devil got followers. So when you actually be a witness till that day come, guess who Jesus will be coming down here with that many will follow after him? It's gonna be Freemasonry. Cause that's how much power Freemasonry got. They still control us through entertainment. The same trick they've been doing. And that's what got them people rich. Pay y'all, Jack. You see what I'm saying? So Freemason Freemason don't form this system to keep you Oh man, this so cold. Man, this so cold because I done did a whole lot of research. So I said, oh, that's what it is. The Freemasons said, look, we finna design. First, we need property. So they went over here and claiming they discovered America, but America already been here. Because it was a African female that was in cahoots with the native and the indigenous people. They were breeding. Everything was fine. Everything was good. Everybody was getting along. And she was providing them weapons, the Indians and the indigenous people. Weapons that were made out of gold, arrow tips. That's why they want to come to you with the Pocahontas story. If you look at the true Pocahontas story, you'll see why she got so much clout. Because then again, look at it like this. They set up the schools, set up the roads, set up the system, the churches. They set up the law. They became lawmakers. They did the same people. Look what they did after when they had to crucify Jesus. When you look at the dates, when Jesus was crucified, look how the New World Order came into play, Jack. Look how the New World Order came into play. They started sending out explorers all over the world, stealing land and switching up the religion. The Indians and the indigenous people knew who was the true God was and who they worshiped. So they had to come to manipulate these people. That's why them, the real people, they tried to exterminate. Because they don't want the real truth to be exposed. Indians looked at the sky. The earth belonged to the trees, the forest, the grass, the frogs, the human nature. You see what I'm saying? We just here to take care of the animals. Now that white man said, let's kill those animals. Let's make them meat eaters. Let's make them meat eaters, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's manipulate them, turn into killers and violent people. In reality, we God's people. I had to throw that out there because I'm having a spiritual moment. Because now you finna see where I'm finna get at. Hi, y'all. Turn this off. Let's start it off like this here. This is Joey Skaggs standing next to the police officer. This is Joey Skaggs before this Kenneka Jenkins case. But this the man that owns everything. Watch this.
He's artist Joey Skaggs, who year after year has conned media around the world into reporting silly things that he just makes up.
The ASPCA came into existence 110 years ago to prevent cruelty to animals. Today it has 15 agents at work in New York City trying to track down cases of animal abuse. The ASPCA is also investigating Mr. Skaggs. This establishment in Greenwich Village is a cat house for dogs. By that we do not mean a stud service. We mean a house of prostitution for dogs. The cat house is owned by a former country and western singer named Joe Skaggs.
Offering Fifi the French Poodle and Lady the Tramp.
I had 25 actors and 15 dogs, and I staged for the media a night in a bordello for dogs.
For $50, your dog can have sex with a female dog while you watch and sip cocktails and take some pictures if you'd like to. Skaggs says he performs a service. He says he does not abuse dogs. He says the dogs are matched for size and that attendants are always present to prevent fights and injuries.
You want to know Why they mentioning dogs? Let's go to this. Let's go to this. And let's see, do a pet mortuary come up. Did y'all just heard that narrative alone? Thumb me up if we gonna hear pet mortuary and Zach TV mystery call. Listen to this.
I've been writing so quickly, you know, whatever. The other person just called and don't say nothing. I've gotten 3 calls, really 4, within the same week. Now, I look deeper into the person. Now, there's a site on Mike's.
We gonna get back to Mike Larry.
Mike.
First off, who is Mike? Where you get Mike from?
He is the one that.
Listen.
I know what I wrote it down. Is it Mike Larry?
Mike Larry.
I'm saying, like, was Mike in the kitchen? Was Mike?
Look at it.
What?
You need to take this information down and look at it.
I'm saying, was Mike? Was Mike?
God owns
Who?
this person, this white guy that I'm talking about, is a president.
She switched up.
Okay.
Of this company.
Now look, she switched it up. She went to Mike Larry and was like, she gonna holler at Mike Larry because he got a website. He got a website. So when he got to asking about the kitchen, she switched it up. And guess who is she exposing in the kitchen? Guess who gonna be there? Guess who gonna be present when all of this will be going down? Joey Skaggs. Joey Skaggs. I always tell you, murderers always come back to the crime scene, right? And show up. Nobody don't pay attention. Let's go to this. Now we got to find this pet mortuary thing going on.
So, Intel.
Okay.
And he owns, what is it? IBM? Is it IBM? He owns IBM. But he's over Snapchat and he's over.
Okay, but tell me this. Like, what does this have to do with Kenneka?
Because they're joking about it.
He's.
They were there.
Hold up. He was there, like, at the time of the crime or what?
She said they was there. Zach said he was there. There's a difference. But guess who they exposing? Joey Skaggs. And you know for what he like to do? If he get it's just like this girl. Now let's get to the pet mortuary. Then there's sound battle.
Right.
Are you? Hold on. How sure are you that he was there?
I've been reviewing their pictures all day today. These people, those white people that walked into the building,
Right.
the luggage and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. They're from the what do you call it?
He what?
Where they come and get body parts.
Okay.
Okay, the guy in the stripy shirt has a stripy shirt on in a picture from the company that he works with in Chicago. Organ Donor
Okay.
at RAFSANJAANI.
Okay.
Okay, that's one person to look into. The other one is Joel Combs. JOELCOMM. He's the owner of IBM.
So why would these guys target Kenneka Jenkins out of everybody in that hotel?
Listen, they said on that piece of, they said they got a picture of Mona Lisa talking about her hair was all messed up. It's in the chat. It's chat. There's another guy I look into. He's a police officer. His name is Paul Manning. See, I'm giving this information. I'm trying to give quickly.
I'm listening to you. I'm driving. I'm on the E-way driving to a video shoot, but I'm listening to you at the same time. Keep talking.
Okay, it's Paul Manning. You gotta look into him. It's MOBINFILTRATOR. That's another person to look.
Okay. And these are suspects, right?
Correct.
Okay, I got a question for you. Why out of everybody, why you coming to Zach TV instead of going to the police officers?
Because Zach, you said that you wanted to do this here.
Right.
You said you wanted to solve this here. I'm by myself. I don't have anybody. You just don't know.
Okay, tell me, do any of the friends have anything to do with it? Because I believe they don't have shit to do with it.
Oh, I believe they got a lot to do with it.
Whoa. You said the friends got something to do with it?
I think they do.
What the fuck? Where you get, like...
They do the hand sign. I've been watching how the Illuminati, how the Baphomet, you know how they do their hand.
Hey, hold on. First off, why did you call me? First off, I don't know how the fuck you got my number. No disrespect. I don't know.
I got your number off of the Twitter account. You had it in the Twitter account.
Nah, my business number is on Instagram. Instagram.
That's it. It was on Instagram.
So, and you call, hold on. You called me private because you don't want the police to get your number, right?
This is the thing. They've been watching me the whole time. They've been watching off of my tablet and my smart TV. They keep sending me kind of little messages. They're into the phone. Do you understand the company that did this whole thing? The man that's involved in this here, him and his friends. They're joking about this here situation on the night. They got the dates on there.
Wow. This is crazy.
It's deeper than what you think. I keep on trying to talk with somebody.
Okay.
I'm just like frustrated. I'm frustrated because they keep calling my house.
Hold on.
Because they're looking through, listen, there are cameras in these smart TVs. There's technology that we don't even know about. You understand? They even tell you it's in your phone. Those black screens, it's in your phone. There's a camera. They're watching you every day.
So why are you a prime suspect over the case? I don't get it.
Why am I a prime suspect?
I mean, not a suspect. Why are they on your ass so bad? Because you know all this information?
Because I keep on searching into things and pulling it up, and every time that I pull it up, I'm getting a message sent back to me through my iPad. Then I got a phone call today.
Hello?
From Kenneka Shaw, 706. I mean, I don't know no Kenneka Shaw. I was discussing it with somebody over the phone, and then all of a sudden, my home phone rings Kenneka Shaw.
That's crazy.
Thank you.
So basically, out of everybody
Now y'all see what I'm saying? Check this out. Did you hear what she said? Did you hear what she said? The whole time she really exposing Joey Skaggs. Joey Skaggs. She's telling y'all, well, I'm seeing on the footage. If you go back to the lobby, when Kenneka arrived at the lobby, when they showing, just look at everybody that's walking in. All of those people was actors coming in with Kenneka. All of those was actors. You actually watched a movie scene. If you go to Trey Gang channel and go look at the lobby footage that I got on my channel, it's just the footage. It's just nothing but the lobby footage, time frame. Go back. Man, you're gonna be like, all these people actors. No wonder, look how everybody gonna be moved. You're gonna be like, damn. That's what she talking about. When Kenneka first arrived, that's gonna be actors. But when she come up missing, when you see the front desk and with the dude with the plaid shirts, them people from the harvesting, everybody gonna be where he going to, wherever he going to, that's where she gonna be at. The people is there on the footage. This what Miss Teresa ain't finna tell y'all, bruh. Cause this what I want y'all to look at. You mean to tell me this man is at the protest? Joey Skaggs. Not only him, but his number one guy is picking up Kenneka body. Picking up Kenneka body. If you heard what she said, they was calling me. They came to my house looking for who? She said came to her house looking for who? We gonna get back to that pet mortuary. Listen to this.
I don't get it.
Why am I a prime suspect?
I mean, not a suspect. Why are they on your ass so bad? Because
look, this is why Zach finna ask her, why are you a prime suspect? Why they on you? Listen to what she just said. Right here.
They're into the phone. Do you understand the company that did this whole thing? The man that's involved in this here, him and his friends. They're joking about this here situation on the night. They got the dates on there.
That's where they messed up at. They got the dates on there and the time.
this is crazy.
It's deeper than what you think. I keep on trying to talk to somebody.
Okay.
I'm just like frustrated. I'm frustrated because they keep calling my house.
Hold on.
Because they're looking through, listen, there are cameras in these smart TVs because they keep calling my house.
Hold on.
Because they're looking through, listen, they're calling my house.
Hold on.
Because they're looking through, listen, calling my house.
Hold on.
Because they're looking through, they keep calling my house.
Hold on.
Because they're looking through, listen, there are cameras in these smart TVs. There's technology that we don't even know about.
Wow. This is crazy.
It's deeper than what you think. I keep on trying to talk to somebody.
Okay.
I'm just like frustrated. I'm frustrated because they keep calling my house.
Hold on.
Because they're looking through, listen, there are cameras in these smart TVs. There's
So why are you a prime suspect over the case? I don't get it.
Why am I a prime suspect?
I mean, not a suspect. Why are they on your ass so?
Now you know why Zach said, why you a prime suspect? Or she said they came to your house looking for, she said they came to her house looking for, and Zach cut her off. Let's get back.
So bad because you know all this information?
Because I keep on searching into things and pulling it up, and every time that I pull it up, I'm getting a message sent back to me through my iPad. Then I got a phone call today.
Hello?
From Kenneka Shaw, 706. I mean, I don't know no Kenneka Shaw. I was discussing it with somebody over the phone, and then all of a sudden, my home phone rings Tanisha Shaw.
That's crazy.
Thank you.
So I won't be surprised if you look at this lady's situation and this Jenny McGill. Jenny McGill is not a private investigator. Jenny McGill is a part of this stuff. And she got caught up in begging for help. And I can prove that. They got caught up and then she got a family member. Cause they came there looking for a family member. Check this out. We finna get to this pet mortuary stuff.
So basically, out of everybody in the world, you went to my Instagram, you say, okay, Zach is over the Kenneka case, or I don't know how the fuck you come about, but you like.
I watched your video. I ended up seeing one of your videos, and you said that no matter what it takes, you were going to a school and you were putting on your shoes and said, no matter what it takes, I'm going to solve this case. I'm not asking for no money. I ain't doing this. I ain't doing that. I said, let me call Zach. Let me see if I can find Zach. Because I was going to get in touch with, what is it, Jedediah.
But you know the video, the video, this what's scaring me, ma'am. The video you're talking about, I put it on a Kenneka Jenkins discussion group on Facebook. That video is not on YouTube. I asked you earlier, are you in a Facebook group are you in a Kenneka group on Facebook? You said no. Hold up, listen. You said no. So I'm like, how the fuck she know about the video? How did you see it?
I've been watching videos all through everybody else's videos.
Okay.
I've been watching so many videos. And it's just, they put yours in there. They add yours in there. They add, what Mike talking about Larry. He's talking about getting off. So he stopped talking about Kenneka at all. I couldn't get him. I couldn't get his number.
That's why she said Mike Larry getting off.
A little spooky, man.
That's why, look, cause that's why she said Mike Larry got off. And keep this in mind, y'all gotta think this is in the same week. Well, the week after Kenneka died. This is in the week after Kenneka died. A week later, with this. You see what I'm saying? Check this out.
Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
There's two other guys that's on there talking about her with these men that I gave you.
I just don't understand. Why would they target her out of everybody?
I don't know.
Okay. And you're saying that we should not take our eyes off the friends?
Don't take your eyes off of them.
Who?
And I heard today on one of the sites, it said that Monifa left town.
Monifa.
And she said she was taking a plane.
I really don't know the details on how she traveled.
That's what I'm saying. And she was just the other day showing all the money that she had to her friends and stuff. I'm just like, well, where'd you get that money?
I mean, in Chicago, she could have finessed it. She could have worked a job. Who knows?
Right. Yep.
So I don't know. I'm kind of lost at the call that you know what I'm saying, that you reached out. You got me. No, you got me a little nervous now. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's deeper than what you think, because I was, you know, when I got started looking at the pictures and putting it together, it reminded me, and they keep on saying it too, Get Out. The town, the whole town is connected.
Okay.
Which we already know. That guy is a family member, the one that brought that body out of there.
He's a family member?
The managers, the hotel, they're supposed to be family.
So, in some type of way, Skaggs is related to the hotel beverage manager. Uh-oh! In some type of way, if you look this up, because I can't show information. So, would this make sense if Joey Skaggs is behind the Kenneka Jenkins case and he got his colleague in the freezer picking up the body and wheeling it off, and the beverage manager sent the assistant beverage manager, to open up the freezer? It all makes sense. It all makes sense. And then it makes so much sense that me and Teresa been knowing this shit. Me and Teresa been knowing. I'm finna expose this interview. Everybody know Trey Gang said this.
Cruel and hostile streets to pursue his career as an actor, celebrity, bodyguard, stuntman, music producer, screenwriter. He also worked with the biggest name in Hollywood, from Sylvester Stallone, T.I., Tip, Tyler Perry, that's a thunderbooter, Keisha Cole, Queen Elizabeth, man, what?
That's how deep it run. That's why Zach nervous. That's why Hollywood came out with a documentary. Check this out. He in the kitchen. This who Gina McGill exposing. And when she said that guy that came that picked the body up, they family members. And then everybody know what everybody said about Frank, the coroner. You know what I'm saying? Supposed to be, come on, gang. Watch this.
Skaggs says he cares about dogs, and that if he didn't, he could go to an animal shelter, pick up some stray females, and then dump them after he was through with them.
I had a bordello for dogs, a cat house for dogs. I ran an ad in the Village Voice newspaper in New York City advertising a cat house for dogs, featuring a savory selection of hot.
They own a mortuary.
Okay.
A pet mortuary, too.
What?
A pet mortuary.
Okay.
Hot bitches, from Pedigree, Fifi the French Poodle, to Mutz, Lady the Tramp, Handler and Vet on Duty, stud and photo service available, no weirdos please, dogs only by appointment. So I got 25 actors, and 15 dogs, and for the news media, I staged a theatrical performance in a loft in the village for the news media. I was subpoenaed by the Attorney General of the state of New York for illegally running a house of prostitution for dogs, for which there was no law against it. And when I revealed that it was a hoax, ABC, they refused to believe that it was a hoax. They didn't want to give up their Emmy, and they were saying that I was only saying it was a hoax to avoid prosecution.
Well, that's it. That's our evening at a cat house for dogs, and it is
Out of there.
He's a family member?
The managers, the hotel, they're supposed to be family. They own a mortuary.
Okay.
A pet mortuary, too.
What?
A pet mortuary.
Okay.
By appointment. So I got 25 actors and 15 dogs, and for the news media, I had 25 actors and 15 dogs, and I staged for the media a night in a bordello for dogs.
For $50, your dog can have sex with a female dog while you watch and sip cocktails and take some pictures if you'd like to. Skaggs says he performs a service. He says he does not abuse dogs. He says that dogs are matched for size and that attendants are always present to prevent fights and injuries. Skaggs says he cares about dogs and that if he didn't, he could go to an animal shelter, pick up some stray females, and then dump them after he was through with them.
I had a bordello for dogs, a cat house for dogs. I ran an ad in the Village Voice newspaper in New York City advertising a cat house for dogs featuring a savory selection of hot bitches, from Pedigree, Fifi the French Poodle, to Mutz, Lady the Tramp, Handler and Vet on Duty, stud and photo service available, no weirdos please, dogs only by appointment. So I got 25 actors and 15 dogs, and for the news media, I staged a theatrical performance in a loft in the village for the news media. I was subpoenaed by the Attorney General of the state of New York for illegally running a house of prostitution for dogs, for which there was no law against it. And when I revealed that it was a hoax, ABC, they refused to believe that it was a hoax. They didn't want to give up their Emmy, and they were saying that I was only saying it was a hoax to avoid prosecution.
well, that's it. That's our evening at a cat house for dogs, and it is for real, and it is run by Mr. Joseph Skaggs.
The new diet plan, the Fat Squad, a group of commandos you pay to keep you away from food.
I will have commandos assigned to you 24 hours a day, and they'll beat the crap out of you if you go for that chocolate cake if it's not on your diet.
He fooled the media simply by sending this press release to wire services, which then sent the story to newsrooms across.
Now, don't you see how he can control the media and make everybody fools? Don't this sound like this?
Out of California. Her friend is out of California. Now, with her friend being on drugs,
I mean, in Chicago, she could have finessed it. She could have worked a job. Who knows?
right? Yep.
I'm kind of lost at the call that you know what I'm saying? That you, what the fuck is going on? Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's deeper than what you think because I was, you know, when I got started looking at the pictures and putting it together, the Twitter account, you had it in the Twitter, JOELCOMM. He's the owner of IBM.
So why would these guys target Kenneka Jenkins out of everybody in that hotel?
Listen, they said on that piece of, they said they got a picture of Mona Lisa talking about her hair was all messed up. It's in the chat.
I'm saying, like, was Mike in the kitchen? What?
Intel,
Okay.
president
Okay.
of a big company, which is Intel,
Okay.
and he owns, what is it, IBM? Is it IBM? He owns IBM, but he's over.
Across the country. Fat Squad got coverage around the world. Japanese TV even sent a crew to New York and taped Skaggs as a fat.
Now you see how it's linked back to Japanese. Man, y'all, they got us thinking French K's is Japanese, right?
Squad commando trailing a client.
6 Fat Squad commandos are here now, this morning, live, to maintain tight security around our Good Morning America refrigerator.
This is thing. Guard the freezer. Boom. Now y'all see what I'm saying? Now look. This the cold part about this. Check this out. This the cold. Everybody already heard this stuff. Coming from Zach, all of this stuff from Zach when it come to interview. He even was telling y'all, all right, this one I'm finna get at. Right here, hold on. Do y'all remember when Straight dropped? Well, before I get to Straight drop, Miss Teresa know Joey Skaggs with her. Miss Teresa know who picked up her daughter's body. Right? This man been doing this for years. Decades. Miss Teresa is an Eastern Star. She affiliated with the Masons. Everybody that came in the group was a number 3 families. All came in the sets of 3s. Watch this. This exposed Miss Teresa because she did what she was told to give us this.
Alive. What's their last reaction and interaction with Kenneka?
Well, they stated to me it was 2, because I asked them how long she been missing, and they said it was 2 hours before they called me.
And I'm gonna stop it right here. Let's go to this. Gang. These people got a whole organization. Watch this. This Lipstick Alley, right? This Lipstick Alley. I don't know who the person is, but they need to be investigated. But this is what I found out. Look, September the 10th, 2017. What time Kenneka was found in the freezer? What time Kenneka was found in the freezer? I'm finna show y'all how social media work right now. Did they allegedly say, yeah, she was found in the freezer around 12 something, y'all. On the 10th, on the Sunday. So, later on that day, and they got this at September the 10th at 5:14 p.m. Do this sound suspect? That Miss Teresa got a whole narrative. A 19-year-old. Remember King Robin there? How Kenneka get her own Everpedia page? Crenshaw, yeah, y'all looking at Miss Teresa. She got her own Everpedia page. Look what happened. On September the 10th at 5:14, 19-year-old on the west side dead at Rosemont Hotel party. Become missing. Kenneka was pronounced dead at 12:48 according to the Cook County. Kenneka Jenkins of 2100 block of West Warren party Friday night with friends in hotels. Hold up. Teresa stated the police told her she apparently left. Look. The police, Martin said police told her Jenkins, let her freeze. What they say? Apparently, oh, I forgot all about this. and let herself in the freezer, right? And Ivrea didn't die inside. And autopsy was expected to be performed Sunday. But this is a Sunday. 2017. How? So fast. Peep the game. Look. She had gone to a party Friday night with friends at the hotel at Crampland Road. Mom, Miss Teresa. Miss Teresa said, told her, I already read that part. Martin said her daughter was called after 4 a.m. Saturday. They was in the car. Martin had linked her daughter the car for the night, and Jenkins had her phone. But they said they lost track of Jenkins in the hotel and left after they was unable to find her. Martin said she immediately headed to the hotel early Saturday morning and tried to find her daughter, but it was early Sunday. But she said it was early Sunday morning when police told her about. Wait a minute. Martin immediately went to the hotel Saturday to find her daughter, but she said it was Sunday morning when they told her the body has been found in the freezer. Speaking on reporters outside Sunday morning, Martin said, we had trouble understanding what happened. Now look at all these people. Check this out. September the 10th, 5:19 p.m. Look at the Texas. 5:19. Soon you post this. You got people. Come on. Your page ain't even live right now. They built, look. Look at the text message. Everybody look. Team owner. Team owner. All of these is robots and team owner. Hurry up and buy. Facebook is going to look at the narrative. Look what they finna stir you to. Check this out. Look at the times. Ain't nobody. Where's the activity now on the page on any other topic? It's just a website. All right. But Miss Teresa already got a narrative. So look at Joey Skaggs. These will be bots. So only thing they doing is keep the narrative going. Yeah, around 3. You know, you hear somebody saying, help me. Then you hear all this screaming. Then you hear all this stuff. Look. You can just read it. Look at this. All these is team owners and stuff like that. Check this out. This was a dead giveaway. You mean to tell me you already got a leaked text message? Nobody didn't leak this. So you the first person that leaked this on the Twitter account. This who y'all need to go to. Yahoo. Right here. And here go the pitch. She a part of them folk, bro. She shared this on Twitter. Remember you? They said on Twitter, they on Twitter. Now you see where this come from? Look. You scratch all of this out. Why? You would scratch all of this out. Peep the game. Boom. They finna get everybody looking in the glasses. At that time, that tea was hot. But now we know what we know. This don't mean shit right now. That's just, we already know who all in the room. Boom. Keeping up. So this person sharing this on Twitter while Alice sharing this stuff. See that? They know where to go. Irene paid. Boom. They the same dude that was with her brother walked in the hotel with them folk. That's her brother. The dude that Kenneka walked in, they with her. And they making posters like this. Boom. Check this out. You can scroll all the way down. Read the comments. Everybody talking about the $200. All right. Let me go to this. When they said, when Scray Drop, when they lady called Scray Drop and were trying to expose Miss Teresa, keep this in mind, gang. Y'all remember when they said, they connected to the Mexican cartel. How a West Side drug bus led feds to El Chapo. And then look, on the West Side, and y'all remember when Just 33 King, that girl said, yeah, Miss Teresa and them had the best weed on the block. They had the best dope and everything, right? And Straight Drop had that lady that's an employee, Bigfoot, called him and told him they linked with the Mexican cartel. French K and them too, they Asians. They ain't Mexican, they Asian. And they got connection to the Mexicans. Look. And I just watched a 30-minute video.
Where you can pick up your phone and get...
No, I don't want to hear that. All right. Said I gotta watch that, John, just to get the ad.
One of the biggest drug investigations in history began in Chicago with less than 2 ounces of heroin. On a hot summer day in 2007, a West suburban drug dealer named Christopher Baines sold a plastic baggie containing 50 grams of the brown, powdery stuff to a government informant near Cicero and Chicago Avenues on Chicago's West Side. It was a modest street-level deal. The buyer paid Baines $5,000. After 3 more sales to informants, Baines was busted for drug trafficking. Cases like these happen all the time in Chicago. Only this time, it ended up leading to Mexican drug kingpin Joaquin El Chapo Guzman Lara, the world's most wanted criminal, court records, and Chicago Sun-Times interviews with key players in the investigation show. Leer en español. El decomiso en el oeste de Chicago que llevó a los federales a El Chapo. The arrest of El Chapo Mexican Marines near the coastal city of Los Mochis in Sinaloa in January 2016 already is the stuff of legend, with his unsuccessful escape through stinking sewers following a series of failed raids on his properties, one of them after a clandestine meeting with actor Sean Penn. Authorities have never revealed that the case against the man who some believe was the biggest drug kingpin in the world began with Baines, a mid-level dealer whose father owned a grocery store in Austin and also drove a bus for the CTA. But a Sun-Times review of court records and interviews with Baines and others involved in the case, including a key former federal prosecutor, has found that a Drug Enforcement Administration task force used a web of informants and hundreds of wiretapped calls to trace a path that ultimately led from Baines to El Chapo. We went from the streets of Chicago to the mountaintops of Mexico, says Thomas Shakeshaft, a former assistant U.S. attorney who supervised each phase of the investigation. We started a case against the traveling vice lords on the west side of Chicago and went all the way up. Before Sean Penn flew down to Mexico with actress Kate Del Castillo and recorded this thing where Chapo admitted he was the largest drug trafficker in the world, we had the only legally admissible voice recording of Chapo in the world.
Boy, ain't that serious?
I wouldn't say that he was important at the beginning, but he was the start of the whole thing. And Chris Baines was known to DEA as a traveling vice lord, not necessarily a full-on member of the big gang, but you know, he was a significant narcotics trafficker on the west side, lived in Maywood. And like a lot of these cases, right, DEA got started looking at somebody that they know about, and the case agent had a cooperating source who could buy into Baines, and that's how we work these things, right? So he had a source who was able to buy into Baines and make recorded phone call, and that got us up on a T3 wiretap on Baines's phone. And little did I know at the time that was going to be the beginning of an 8-year odyssey of going from Baines to Michael King to the Flores brothers in Mexico and then to Chapo. And that's, you know, it's kind of law enforcement 101. That's what we do. We get I wouldn't say Chris Baines was low-hanging fruit. He was a mid-level, pretty significant drug trafficker, but that's the way we do it. And that's what we did in this case.
The Feds started out with Christopher Baines and they quickly moved up the ladder. They wound up targeting Todd Howard, who is a big-time drug supplier in Kentucky, and he led them to the twins, Margarito and Pedro Flores, who have been called the biggest drug dealers in Chicago history. In November 2008, Pedro Flores was at home when he called El Chapo and they discussed a major drug deal. It was gold for prosecutors, but Pedro Flores risked his life by making that call. It was the first time that prosecutors caught El Chapo on audio making a drug deal. It became key evidence in the 2009 indictment against him in Chicago.
It was about 10 o'clock at night, November 10th, 2008. And the case agent, whose name I won't use, but he knows who he is, and I were in my office, the U.S. Attorney's office, and we got the recording from Mexico. It was an 8-kilo heroin deal at a Best Buy, at a Home Depot, about 10 miles due west of the Loop. And I remember taking the elevator down with the case agent, and he said, "We've got Chapo. Question now is whether we can get Mayo." And I don't want to say we were giddy, because we knew what we were dealing with.
Hollywood actor Sean Penn and Mexican actress Kate Del Castillo met El Chapo at a mountaintop hideout in September 2015. Sean Penn was working as a reporter for the Rolling Stone magazine at the time. In his story that was published in January 2016, he quoted El Chapo directly. He says, "I supply more heroin, methamphetamine, cocaine, and marijuana than anybody else in the world. I have a fleet of submarines, airplanes, trucks, and boats."
You know, at the time,
man, look, you want to know what's the cold part about this? El Chapo, this the reason why El Chapo locked up right now is because of the West Side in Chicago. I ain't even know that. He got caught up because they supplied the West Side of Chicago, and guess who had their hands in there? Miss Teresa brother now. Johnny Martin. Then when you trace it back to Johnny Martin, ain't that Larry Hoover right hand man on the GDs? Boom! Now you see why the GDs got all the, you know what I'm saying, the gangster disciples and stuff. You know they symbols like the Freemasonics. I'm just throwing that out there, bro. So El Chapo is locked up because the West Side connection got him caught up. That's why Jedediah didn't want Donald Trump to come to Chicago. Hello. Cause Donald Trump finna shut it down with the Mexicans. I see where this going. Oh yeah. All this finna, cause look, if I show you, check this out. Now you will see why Monifa would say in her live video, yeah, y'all tripping. That MTV, only thing that what it's basically saying that we hired some hitmen, came to the hotel and killed her for $200. That's what she said in her live video. Tell me if y'all heard that. If you heard that, you don't think it's possible? You don't think it's possible that these people link with El Chapo? No wonder why they saying, yeah, my dough come from El Chapo. They wasn't lying about that. They rap music got El Chapo caught up when you know what I'm talking about. Look.
before Sean Penn flew down to Mexico with Kate Del Castillo and recorded this thing, and where Chapo admitted he was the largest drug trafficker in the world, we had the only legally admissible voice recording of Chapo in the world. We indicted 62 of the top level members of the Sinaloa Cartel, and at the end of the day, we were 58 for 58. The only 4 guys that we didn't convict were guys who were either murdered and...
So look at it like this here. You got the Kenneka Jenkins case, a girl in the Chicago hotel that was killed. You got the Mexican cartel. Look, this how Kenneka Jenkins case finna link all of this up. It's finna expose. You already exposed the drug trafficking. You already know the drugs coming from Mexico to Chicago on the west side. You make news reports about it. Even the DNA got DNAs and everybody got indicted on this stuff. You know where the trafficking come from. All right. Mexico is known for human trafficking too. So if Mexico is #1 human trafficking organization, that you got Hollywood #1 too. Human trafficking. Right? This one little 19-year-old girl, bruh, from Chicago, Illinois, can expose the whole operation over the world. I know this finna sound crazy, but listen what I'm finna say. This the reason why your spirit is mentally disturbed. This why you lose sleep. This why you get emotional. This why you still here. And the people that's watching this can agree with this. You want to know why Mr. Reese always saying, but God? But God? Because Jesus, no, I'm going to give Satan. Jesus knows Satan got rule over this world. So who we control by? Hollywood. Y'all looking at how them kids and them actors, when they were groomed as kids, showing us the images. But you was being groomed too. We was all being groomed. Didn't even know it. When you heard Mickey Mouse had a girlfriend, everybody got girlfriends in cartoon chasing putty cats. If you watch the old cartoon now, look how sexually it is. You a child that you know what I'm saying, that you Mickey Mouse in there, you know, everybody love Mickey until Miss Mickey come in, you know what I'm talking about? Miss Minnie Mouse. Minnie Mouse come in, then they showing you Kiss Minnie. Now you got these kids like, oh, now you want to know why your kids see another girl and they both love Mickey Mouse. So they doing the reenactment when they see each other, and next thing you know, you be like, oh, they're so cute. Cute about what? It look like these folks finna get sexually active in a minute. You see what I'm saying? This why Miss Teresa is using but God. Is she an Easter star? God said this here. The same people. This is the secret. One of the secret. Freemasonry. Crucified God. Freemasonry. Yup. And they'll tell you. So when Jesus come back, guess who he gonna be fighting against? Hollywood's executive, all the fallen angels that manipulated the world. All over the world. So Jesus coming back for the Freemasonry, bruh, to stop this. Freemasonry running this whole world, bruh. You can find all they artificials over the world. You can read this in the Revelation. When Jesus come back, he specifically told everybody, when I come, you, the ones that deny me before me, what you think what that mean if you read Hollywood and watch a documentary, and next thing you know, you watch a documentary story so fascinating, now it's got you thinking about Jesus twice. Like, yeah, let me look into Jesus. And, you know, I'm looking at it, yeah, he might be a scam or something. Well, I don't believe in Jesus. All because you saw a documentary. So, he gonna look at you be like, you deny me. Since you love Hollywood, movies, because look, everything that you love come from Masonic. Your cars got the symbol. Look at Toyota, Hyundai, Chevys, Fords. You know what I'm saying? They own the schools. They own the bus station, the police department. They got all their badges and shields and swords and ammunition. Hammers, nails, spatulas. It's a big organization. This is so big, gang. This is what I found out. Listen to what I'm finna say here. CNN, ABC, them, they losing battle with YouTube creator content, social media people, cause they losing views. They look, if you look at a YouTuber that's got a big following on a murder case, like conspiracy theory, don't you know how many views they outdoing on the news? They already look, the public rather listen to a creator instead of the news, cause the news don't talk like how creators contact. Everybody can hear their voice, everybody can see comments, people could call in, you could ask real questions. You know what I'm talking about? You could do that. The news could control the questions. You know what I'm saying? They could control the question. They could control the answers to the question. And the main question that you want to ask, they never ask those questions. They don't ask the important questions. You see what I'm saying? So, boom. This how they controlling us, bruh. If you love God, Freemasonry is in every state. Donald Trump said Canada needs to become a 51 state. If Canada become a 51 state, look how the United States finna look. All that means all this finna be the United States. Cause it's close to China. It's close to China. If you see what's going on, South Korea, these the same people that's cloning, organ harvesting, perfect route. You could basically walk and swim. You ain't got to really swim. You could walk. You can walk here. You can walk to the United States from China, bruh. You can actually walk a little, swim a little bit. Boom, let me get on over here right quick and boom, I'm over here. Shit. Let me catch the buzz. Now you see this? So, when you look at Africa, Israel, Egypt, Ethiopia. Right here, Egypt, Ethiopia, and Jerusalem. If you look at what God, when the whole creation started, where would the God of Eden be at? Huh? Ethiopia. It's gonna be Ethiopia. And make it so bad, you got the Gulf of Eden. The Garden of Eden. Man, look. If you look where if you read the book of Genesis, when Cain said, and look at his direction, and look when they split up. Some went north, some went south, some went east. Some went east and some went west. Look. If you just zoom in, you will find the river. Once you find the river of Ethiopia, all right, let me get back to it. But this is what I'm saying. Gang, Hollywood got us controlled. They gave us cell phone technology. like what I got right now with my mouse on the screen. The Masons own the police department, fire department, insurance companies, schools, business, they businessmen, they governments, and it's just a small family. But this Freemasonry is like a game. All the thing they want to do is run the world, control the population, to control your mind, to control what you think, and control what you see. These people got a ritual that they perform. And in these rituals they perform, this victim gonna go viral because of this murder. Cause you just can't it's gonna be odd. People gonna be like, wait a minute, such and such missing. And everybody gonna know where such and such missing. So they own the news station. So when they sacrifice people and do ritual murder, they got news media outlet. Da-na-da, da-na-da, breaking news. We got a murder over here. And then you looking at the murder like, man, this is a gruesome murder. And all these murder that could be conspiracy is actually rituals, bruh. I don't know how to explain it. It's that messed up, bruh. I don't know how to explain this, how I'm trying to. Because I got everything lined up. Look how I got everything lined up. Joey Skaggs. I'm showing y'all how Hollywood involved. This man is actor. He an actor. Look how many actors that you seen on the footage. Joey Skaggs. Look what he do. He prank people, make things is a host. That means, if you catch me in a brothel with prostitutes, having sex with animals, with people watching this, you got to be out your mind. It was just all the hosts. It's like if you caught me, you know what I'm saying? It's a host. I knew you was coming. Let me break it down. They're going to have a narrative like, man, this is all made up. We don't do this for real. Here after, look at all the actors involved. I done traced this shit back to a porn. I done traced back to studios. I done traced this shit back to Jerry Springer. I done traced this back to Hollywood, certain actors, movie producers, and celebrities and everything, bruh. They eat people. Look, I'm glad that you said that. Cause, hold up. Y'all, I'm not lying when I say this here. Y'all remember I just mentioned the cartel right here, right?
In Mexico, or were and remain fugitives. Chapo's one of them. Miles one of them. Chapo's kids. It's amazing we didn't make more mistakes, and it's amazing that more guys weren't killed on our watch. I'm the son of a guy who won the Silver Star in Battle of the Bulge. He's an incredibly moral man. My dad was my hero. It's one of the reasons I took this job, because I wanted to try to live up to him. And now I got diagnosed with PTSD. I woke up every day for 6.5 years, afraid that I was going to make a mistake that was going to get somebody killed. And, you only need to see somebody get decapitated with a chainsaw once, and it sticks with you. My refuge every day was 45 minutes in the Federale watering hole with the DEA and FBI agents.
This on the west side of Chicago. Guess where Kenneka and them stay at? Look where a lot of people would be coming up missing at. What if Trey Gang told you? You remember when you heard Western them? Yeah, Western. You want to know who Western them? Look at the street, bruh. Bruh, don't you know how far Christiana down here from her? Christiana's right here, bruh. I mean, right up in here in Douglas area. Right down the street. Let's see, can we see some streets that's familiar? Everybody know about Roosevelt. Oh, and that's 12th Street. 13 got to be up here somewhere then. What 13th at? I gotta find 13th Street. 13th and Christiana. They go Lord Nondale. Gotta go up somewhere. Hold on, Christiana? Nah. I gotta go here. Christiana gonna be a long road. Hold on. Okay, right here. I need to blow my John up. They go Douglas Park. They go Mount Sinai Hospital. All right. They go Western Avenue, right? You take Western all the way up. Right? It's gonna take you Logan Square, then Lincoln Park. Hold on.
Since I was working with, and I didn't do myself any favors, and I own up to that. But I also did my job, So on the one hand, professionally, I did the right thing by our country. But on a personal level, it hasn't been easy. And I don't know how you put it. I started drinking too much. So long as there's demand in this country, it's not that complicated, right? Drugs come up from Colombia, come through Mexico, come to the United States, and money and guns go back. And so long as people continue
Here you go,
to
y'all.
consume,
Malcolm X College.
it starts with alcohol, but opiates, the opiate epidemic, big pharma. As long as people become and remain addicted to
Jackson Avenue,
to mood-altering substances,
you got
there are
Washington,
gonna be
Lake
people
Street.
who are
These
gonna try to
all
profit over
addresses
it.
I got saved.
And that's
Look.
where the cartels come in. You get people who are
The address like Lake Street, Western, right up in here, right up in this area, right up in this area. Look how far, how close it is from the number one drug spot that they were supplying the dope at and got raided. Bruh, them 4-1 line when Mitch Teresa, when they told Mitch Teresa connected to the plug. Bro, that's for real. And her family, Johnny Martin, you know what I'm saying? And they indicted on big drug cases. Then they could, oh man. That's why the West Side dominating. Cause of the dope. That's why you got territories of drug territory. Here go McKenzie, Homer Square. See that? There go Homer. There go Christiana right here. And that's Christiana. Yep, Christiana Avenue. That's 16. Oh, we need to go up here. 15. Or 14 there. That's Douglas. Here go Christiana and 13th right here. Let's see how far that is. Man, it's right here. And guess how? If you look at Miss Teresa family members, now you will see why they said, man, Miss Teresa and them folk running the whole west side. Running the whole way. Don't you remember LBG Dope Mama said about the Martin family? Yeah, you can connect them folk back to this stuff. I don't know why nobody ain't thinking about looking into Miss Teresa's background. Hold up. And the actors. I've been saying this shit. Clifton Powell. Here go all his movies. There he go. In the movies. There goes Saints and Sinners. He played a security guard. That's him in Sylvester Stallone. That's him thinking he supposed to be
We're there to emotionally support people, morally support people, and to physically restrain them if necessary.
Are you serious?
We are serious.
Stop them from going to the refrigerator?
You bet. And they'll try anything. They try to cheat. They're paying us $300 a day. A 3-day minimum is $900 in a contract plus expenses, and people try to cheat.
This is legitimate then. What do you have to do to be qualified to be one of your commandos?
Well, you have to be kind of intimidating. You have to be intelligent. We have school teachers and actors and writers and dancers and people who don't have a regular 9-to-5 job, people who are looking to pick up some extra money, people who genuinely care about other people.
Have you had any legal difficulties? People say you're violating my rights.
We have a contract, and you have to sign a contract which allows us to physically restrain you. And once you hire us...
Did he mention everybody got to sign contracts? Don't that sound familiar when it comes to the Kenneka Jenkins case? Man, look. This what I discovered when it comes to Kenneka Jenkins case. And I'm going to go live in a minute when I get through with this one. Because this just a starting point to what I really want to tell y'all. Thumb me up, gang. This just a starting point. That what I want to tell y'all. All right. This is the reason why I'm doing this live right now. I just want everybody, if you don't do your research, all it is, if you don't do it, depend on me. I never mislead you. If you look up Miss Teresa family tree. Now, the drug cartel already supplying the neighborhood, but keep this in mind. They're gonna be sexually active. And they're gonna have babies. It ain't just all about dope now. Yeah, you do your dope, yeah, but who is your friend girl? You know, yeah, this might, you know what I'm saying? Then my friend, then my cousin, you know what I'm saying? And fucking with the plug. Right? They have kids too. So they gonna make it look strange, like, put it like this here. I got a picture of a baby that go back to a hotel employee from the Martin family. Put it like this, y'all know P. Rico, the activist. He half Mexican and black. That's why when you go, just say like Eugenia Walker, right? Everybody know her as Eugenia Walker. But don't you know she got a Mexican name? Eugenia Walker Gomez. I mean Lopez. Some Gomez or Lopez, one of them, you know, Gomez or Lopez. Ooh! Trace that name back, Django. And there you go. Look at this. Look what I could come up with. Let's talk about foreign countries. Now we talking all the way over here. Now y'all finna think I'm finna be crazy, but till you see it. So Trey ain't finna, this is what y'all finna get. Trey ain't finna link Chicago to Mexico. Watch this. Mexico. When it comes to the drugs, I'ma link Chicago and Mexico when it come to human trafficking. Because a lot of people come up missing in Chicago, especially on the west side. Now you got human trafficking. So how would you transport a human across federal land without being caught? First you got to manipulate them, you know what I'm saying, for them to get in their position. Head to Mexico. But you ain't coming across that border. No. You ain't coming across that border. You ain't doing none of that. So you know that's a no-no, right? So how would you do it? If you got people with money, with jets and private planes, just like how a celebrity... Nah, you know what? Matter of fact, did you know recently it was a lady found frozen to death on top of a hospital in Chicago and ruled her death as hypothermia, and she was at the hospital and she was a patient. Did you know that? Did you hear of a story in Chicago? A female went to a hospital for just a normal, like a checkup or something, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the medical, you know what I'm saying, situation was. But when she went to the hospital, they said she was found on the roof, on the second floor, frozen for hypothermia. And the family was like, wait a minute, cause it's some things, a narrative about she supposed to be found that family dollars. Right by the hospital, on the ground. If you didn't know nothing about that story, that show prove that they don't want you to know that. Cause look how you can link this up. This is what we finna rap about tonight. Look. Remember that teen, I mean not that college student body harvesting. What's his name? Man, not the name on the tip of my tongue. And they found this body, you know what I'm saying? Look, if you trace back to Mexico with the dope, human trafficking, it's right at the borderline. You can go to Canada, right? Boom. You could have a jet, cause you know they ain't got no borders and all this up here. Keep that in mind. Ain't no borders up in here. Ain't no protection this way when it come to border patrol. But it's border patrol right up in here. So when you hear the border patrol, only the border patrol is right up in this area. You see what I'm saying, gang? Now look, everybody know, boom, human trafficking, cannabis all come from these countries because if you look up India, right here,
Latina in 2011. Tonight, she is named in a federal grand jury indictment and facing drug trafficking charges. Zapata had been working lately as a flight attendant, but according to federal authorities, was also
flight attendant. Bro, you finna connect the look. Y'all remember? Check this out. Thumb me up if y'all heard if you watched Miss Teresa TikTok. When she mentioned a flight attendant. Thumb me up when you heard Miss Teresa mention a flight attendant. A flight attendant. She was on TikTok. She was on TikTok. When she was in her feelings, she got to talking about the Kenneka Jenkins case. And she was talking about flight attendant. And she was telling y'all that's the reason why you see the pilots at the hotel. You see what I'm saying? Y'all don't know she had a ticket. Man, look, don't you know, look. Put it like this here. These people know ABC, CNN, they losing to creative content. Because creative content is taking all the views from them. And they giving real questions and answers into their case. And this taking attention away from them. So what they did was they came up and these people chipped in, came up with a company called Crime Con. This is where they get all the YouTubers, you know, like big YouTube channels. They get them to come to this Crime Con events, sign up, because they're going to teach you how to investigate crimes. They're going to teach you how to podcast when it comes to crimes, conspiracy theories, and all of this. This is what they're going to do. Because they losing battle with the mainstream. So now, once you signed up and they get the ones they need, it's like an audition, but you don't know it's an audition, you know what I'm saying? But they're gonna pick the ones that's gonna be, I want him. Like a basketball, I want him, he good. Yep, I want him. I can manipulate him. I need him, manipulate him. So when they created it, now you finna have YouTubers reporting crimes. So they built the system as, since we losing to TikTok YouTubers when it comes to the content on murder and all of this, let's collaborate with them. It's over with. Cause now the YouTubers finna collaborate, TikTok, and the people that's corrupt, they finna collaborate. And they want the one with the biggest channel. So once you corrupt that person, check this out. Greg Hughes is on the Crime TV channel. After Kenneka Jenkins case. Candace Starr, 100,000 followers. All because she is psychic after the Kenneka Jenkins case. Mike Larry, 100,000 subscribers after the Kenneka Jenkins case. 54 keys, special on the Oxygen channel. If you go to Oxygen channel alone, they didn't talk about they gave 54 keys credit, and the other YouTuber made them look bad. Man, that Oxygen, if you look at 54 key Oxygen channel right now, it's gonna hit different. Cause everybody sold they soul, bro. You see what I'm saying? Look.
Also attending to the movement of drug cartel cash on board jetliners into Mexico. In 2011, Glennis Zapata was the smiling beauty queen of Lafayette, Indiana. As Miss Lafayette Latina, Zapata became a contestant in the state contest and won. The 2011 Miss Indiana Latina won't be on a court in 2024. She'll be in it. Tonight, she is named in this indictment by a federal grand jury in Chicago, charged with transporting hundreds of thousands of dollars in drug proceeds while working as a commercial flight attendant on planes including this one, first reported by the ABC 7i team in 20.
And watch this. You want to know the cold part about this? The hotel David Friedman owned, the Crown Plaza, half of those workers is illegal immigrants that's over here illegally. And they work and connected to the cartel, human trafficking, drugs, and it's all Freemasonic. Real talk. Real talk. Cause look, this scared me half to death right here. This scared me half to death. Cause I said, man, look, they crucified Jesus right here in Jerusalem. This is real. Jesus was born where? Bethlehem. I ain't finna get into all that. But he ended up being crucified where he came from. "12 tribes of Israel is on this land. Freemason crucified Jesus. And guess what they did? Look, Freemason done expanded. Look, before Jesus came, Freemason done expanded. About time when Adam and Eve story, when they get to a specific timeline of Moses, they already in Egypt. If you read the Bible again, follow this river. Right here. Ain't that the Nile? The Nile finna show you where the rivers connect. The 4 rivers that connected to it. And they say gonna flow to the garden. Go all the way down to Ethiopia. Once you get to Ethiopia, can you find Garden of Eden? Because it's in this area. The Garden of Eden in this area. Because who go to Gulf of Eden? See what I'm saying? So when you think about the slave trade in the book of Genesis, they always told you slavery about Egypt. Moses buried in Egypt. Then you know how they crossed the Red Sea to the Jordan River. Look, Iran right here, Kuwait. Look how close Iraq and Kuwait, Yemen. Look at all this right here, bro. I know I'm getting off subject. But I had to do it. But look, if you read the Bible again, this hit different. Because when they said, yeah, when Moses parted the Red Sea and went to, in Jordan, it took 40 years. Do it take 40 years to get to mountaintops? Because this ain't numbers, you know what I'm saying? You can walk here, bro. I'm in the distance.